What I wanted to next ask you is that managing a department is certainly a very time consuming, and then being in academia, you've got to manage uh, research, not only your own research, but the research of your faculty. There's teaching and education. There's clinical excellence, which we can't let go by the by, and then you have a huge administrative load. Uh, how do you juggle those balls and and not to end up in a frustrating morass, uh, and perhaps even reaching burnout and exhaustion? So how do you manage to hit the high points of all of those and yet still stay satisfied?
Well, I think that I was told, my mentors told me, this is going to be pretty rotten, John. I don't think you're going to like it. I did not feel this way. Number one, I don't feel like it's as hard a job as it was billed out to me to be by my mentors. Maybe that's because I'm not doing it as well. I don't know, but excuse me. The first thing is, uh, I don't juggle the load. I have a group of people around me who are helping me. One of the things I learned early on was that I wasn't going to be good at handling everything myself. So I had to actually have people around me that I trusted to make decisions in my stead sometimes. Sometimes that's necessary. I think that I looked at research. One of the things I encourage everybody to do is look at research in a different way than we were raised to look at it. We were raised to look at research as the way that we could go and get ahead to our next stage in our career, a means to an end. I stopped looking at research that way right at the beginning. Research is something that I did because it was fun. It was fun the whole time. I made friends in that realm. They were most often people who are not in my background. The manager of my lab is a veterinarian. And so uh, I stopped looking at it as at things that were chores to my predecessors as chores. So I write grants with my friend who's in my lab. I write grants with my collaborators, both inside my department and outside my department. Um, and for me, I look at all of these things that way. The administrative load, yeah, it's a lot of administrative work, but sometimes it's funny. Uh, Sometimes an orthopedist gets in trouble with the human resources department over something they said, and when you hear what they said, it actually cracks you up. So you can't go and count that part of your administrative load as some sort of chore. You laughed. And you bring the guy in or the gal in, it's most often a guy, and you say, you said this in front of people, and then he laughs. And so I learned to think about my job in a very different way, which is there's 20% of my job I don't like. There's 20% of all of our jobs that we don't like. That's the 20% I'm paid for. The rest of it, the part that I like, I kind of do that part for free in all of the realms you mentioned. So in clinical care, there's parts of my clinical care job I don't like, but the 80% I do like, I'd be willing to do that for free.
Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this conversation has given you a preview of what's ahead at SMA's annual scientific assembly in Houston this year in November. We've built an engaging program designed to inform you, inspire you, and connect you with colleagues. Visit sma.org or scan the QR code to explore the full agenda and register. We would be delighted to have you join us.